to diplomacy and love. This is love, this is love, this is tragedy. This is losing you when you're right next to me. This is holding you down to forget you know my name. And love, this is love, this is love, this is overcast. This is letting you go and you want me back. But what do I know about love, about love? You say you love me, but it's not enough. You need someone you can't take your eyes off of. Take your eyes off of me. This is tragedy. And love, this is love, this is love, it's a mystery. When exactly you fall to its ecstasy. But what do I know about love, about love? And love, this is love, this is love, this is tragedy. This is much more work than I thought it'd be. Maybe I'm not cut out for love. Maybe I'm not cut out for us. Whoa, whoa.
It's all right. It's a
And so,
weird bump.
okay, I mean, there's really no way that I'd be okay with any of the answers. Oh God, okay.
There's a bump. You might want to go to a doctor.
That's right. That's how we start a stream around here, folks.
Okay. As a bump, you might want to go to the doctor for that. Thanks, Jamie.
Right before we started, Land was like, "Hey, can you look at my back? It feels weird." And
that's not what I said at all. I said I had a nice back, and then I wanted validation from you guys that I had a nice back. Making a joke because
I mean,
they see my back.
Frankly, Drace, it's hard to tell when you're wearing a shirt.
That's
all I'm saying.
You want to get more viewers to the stream. That's the next step.
You guys are silly.
You take off your shirt. I'll bring in the kitten. Be viewers galore.
If you want to drop the link to your OnlyFans account, Andres, then we could work on some kind of sponsorship.
Stop! You're distracting me. Let me do what I'm supposed to do. So I
don't even know.
This stream.
I don't even know what you're doing. You're in the stream.
I know that.
I don't know what you're doing over there.
Oh my God! Just stop.
Your bucket of bugs. He's got like a bucket of bugs on his table. Tuna fish sandwich.
Oh, look who I found on my desk.
Hi, buddy. Hello, full kitten.
Watch the numbers just shoot up.
I heard that cat did some things recently.
He is an agent of entropy and a destructive force in my life, and he likes to break things like Hero Forge miniatures. And he likes to chew on things like comic books.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did he break your newest Hero Forge? Did he break your druid that you just, or the one you just had made?
He did, in fact. And I can't find all the pieces, so I can't glue it back together even.
Would you like me to send you some bits?
Would some bits make you feel better? They usually make me feel better, turns out.
Like plastic parts.
Oh, I thought you meant like Twitch bits. Like, would you like me to tip you? Would a tip make you feel better?
I think I have $8 of bits left. So
nice.
That's like 800 bits.
Hey, yeah. real quick, guys. FD Roosevelt, if you're in chat, how's my level compared to the other mics? Did I fix it? Do I need to bring it back up? Do I need to bring it back down? This way or this way?
Sky says you could maybe bring it up a bit.
Okay.
So. Also, you may want to fix the names.
Oh, it's names. Look at that.
Are the names stupid? Oh, actually, my name's
what
right.
What I need to do is that.
My name's right. Oh, yeah.
Is that better?
Oh yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Probably up 2 to 5%. Okay, so let's try this. Is that any better?
That is way better.
I think you sound amazing, personally.
You sound so much better now to me.
Silky smooth. All right.
Your voice hasn't aged a bit.
It's like a backhanded comment.
I got 30 years of smoking that disagrees with you.
The rest of you, I don't know about, but your voice.
Your voice.
Yeah.
Still 25.
My ass is in terrible shape, but.
On that note, welcome to the stream, everybody.
Yeah, Painty Boys.
It's Sunday.
Welcome to Painty Boys.
It's not that. It's Sunday.
Painty
It's 6 o'clock here in the Midwest.
Painty Boys.
Oh wait, guys, watch chat. Watch. I fixed a couple things.
Oh, watching chat.
So I have to go.
Watching chat. Oh, I'm on the wrong.
I'm watching chat, but nothing's happening.
You guys, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Streamlabs. Ah, nice. Check it out. Painty Boys.
Anybody that wants to join the Discord, there's the link.
Discord.
Oh, great.
Discord.
So any of us can type that in at any time?
Including our chatters, our viewers can type those things in if they want if they want the link real quick, or if they want our socials and
if they want to share them up.
Yeah.
So we can add probably our other socials to that list if we wanted to.
Absolutely. Yep,
Jamie.
we can.
Okay.
That's correct.
Right. Great.
Yep.
Great.
I think this week my project is to get our YouTube channel finished set up.
Cracking.
And take the videos that we've made so far and get them up on YouTube.
Excellent. If I make some videos in my off time, can I just send those to you and you post them up there?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
You could probably make us producers on the channel too, so we could do it ourselves. But
Absolutely.
it's probably a better idea to let Two Ton handle that.
You would say I didn't know that Twitch could be on fire if you gave me those kind of controls.
Anything's a smoke machine if you use it wrong enough.
That's right.
No, in fact, if you have video
You're
content,
a funny guy. You're a funny guys.
if you have video content, guys, that you want like produced a little bit, like added music, bumpers, some fancy editing, that kind of shit. I do all that too.
Yeah.
So feel free to send me whatever content you want up on the channel, and I'll make it happen.
These shits don't fit.
I left all my paint things over there. I have to go get them.
Bye, Jamie. I mean, bye,
BRB.
Autumn.
That means
Bye.
be right back.
How did you know that? Wow, this gun is too big. My spoon is too big.
My anus is bleeding.
I gotcha.
I love that shit. Neverland, you want to tell the people what you're working on this week?
I am working on. Oh man, what a question that is. So I totally destroyed the kit that I was working on last week. I was
Back. What did I miss?
Hi, welcome back, buddy. Oh man. So
Start
last
over.
week, the kit that I'm saying what I'm working on today, which also means that I have to say what happened to the thing that I'm not working on anymore.
Yeah.
I guess I could go get it and then show you.
I think you should show it off. It's pretty impressive.
I mean,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
It is kind of neat. All right, I'll go get it. Burb. That
In
means
the
be right back. That means BRB.
In the meantime,
It means
Autumn, why don't
BRB.
you tell the people what you're working on this week?
Well, I've still got this massive pile of fences that I'm working on.
Mm-hmm.
And then I did start the 10-year survivors from Kingdom Death Monster. So they are supposedly what our starting group of things
Okay.
look like 10 years later.
Hmm.
So I may start on one of them tonight. I got them all built and primered, only cut myself once. And so we'll see if I feel like diving into that. But I'm still
Nice.
working on my fences.
So this was the previous project. It was the RX-78-2 Gundam, the first good guy Gundam of ever, the most identifiable Gundam, I might say.
Yeah.
And oh man, yeah, it's in even worse shape now that it's like all dry. So I was putting down a layer of paint on these guys, and a lot of them like turned out really good. So I was putting on gray primer on the white pieces.
I'm not laughing at you, Land. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
we're laughing
the
at chat.
What is it? Oh.
No, you cannot unsee that. Sorry. That's just in there now.
Yep, they're there forever. All right. Sorry.
That's
Please-
fine. Anyway,
please
so I was putting down a layer of primer. Put down a layer of primer on this one. I didn't thin the primer appropriately,
Mm-hmm.
and so it started to spatter, and then it looked like hell. I got way too much paint inside the panel lines because it was spattering so bad. And so I just kind of set it aside, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna real quick wash the paint off.
Right.
And so I put some not acetone directly, but lacquer thinner
Mm-hmm.
onto it, thinking that I was just gonna like quick wipe it off.
Yeah.
And good God, dude, yeah. So it ate through it. Let's see if it'll.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't think it. No, how about this one? Will it go to this one? This gonna be
Oh,
working.
there you go.
Oh, that's better. There you go.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's completely friggin' like it melted the entire face of it. There's no way. And the whole idea of the project was to get like solid panel lines And everybody's like, well, why don't you weather it? And I'm like, okay. I fucking know that. Like, obviously it's weathering now. Like, I get it, but I don't want to do that.
Have you
That
thought
wasn't the
about
point of the
weathering it
kit.
though?
I will fucking kill you.
I think that weathering might be a viable option.
Hey,
here.
You know, I had heard that maybe I should try weathering it.
Just once. Just try it. Hey, FD Roosevelt asks, what grade is the RX-78? What grade?
That's a high grade.
High grade.
Yeah.
Which
High
is
grade
actually
kit. So this kit cost me $7.80. Like the kit itself is it doesn't matter at all.
so it's not a cost thing. It's your time invested.
Okay. Tao, stop being an asshole, bud. You want to go in? You gonna want to go in your house? I'm gonna put you in the box.
In the Tao house.
Yeah, he gets to go in the Tao house. Almost ripped my fucking ears off. Asshole, go away.
Let's see.
Cats, man.
Fucking cats.
Skylar says Sky says, where do they get all them from? Like, is there a schlong farm?
Well, we did assert that idea last week, and I don't think it holds up so good.
Imagine what that field looks like.
Weird cucumbers.
It's a field of fucks.
Wasn't it LP that said you can run backwards through a field of dicks? Run the jewels, guys. If you're not familiar, get familiar. Run the jewels. They're the future.
I saw a video that they did a couple years back, and it was a crazy cat cosmic horror nightmare.
Yes, it was. In fact, I watched that yesterday.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I don't remember the song, but
Oh, Drace, we just lost.
Fucking
the camera.
god damn it! Oh my god, this
It's back.
camera, dude!
It's back.
I'm gonna
It's
fucking
back.
kill it.
it's
It's
back.
back.
Homie.
It's back though.
Are you talking to the camera like it's your friend?
Just arbitrarily decides, I don't want to record anymore. I don't want to. In fact, I don't want to do stuff. I don't want to do anything anymore. Just whatever.
This guy wants a Dickfield mod for Minecraft.
I could see people paying
How
for
will
that.
put me in the box? Nobody puts Land in the box. What just
Somebody
happened?
puts Land. I dropped my camera.
Ooh!
Amateur hour over here.
Whatever, dude. At least your camera stays on.
Doesn't say on the table though.
Well, we do have at least one Run the Jewels fan in chat. I'm not alone.
I'm a fan of the couple of songs that I heard.
Yes, Meow the Jewels. Great album.
Is that what it's called? Meow the Jewels?
Yeah, they took their whole album and LP remixed it with cat sounds instead of his normal the normal beat sounds he was using.
I'm buying it.
Put out a whole album with that song.
I'm buying it.
I'm getting one.
I'm getting one. You sound like a hobbit.
They come in cat sounds. I'm getting one.
What about second breakfast?
11sies?
Yeah, 11sies. It was only a matter of time before Lord of the Rings references started coming.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna stop either.
Nope. Once that dam breaks, that's it.
Yeah. This is
Then-
what Smash Mouth was talking about.
The years do start coming and never stop coming. They were right.
A lot of bones.
So I am supposed to be world building. So I guess I'll do some of that, huh?
I would like to see
you don't
some
have
of
to.
your world building process. Like, do you have a giant database? Do you just have a notepad? Do you come up with all kinds of crazy ideas and not write them down and then forget them the next day?
That's how I do it.
That's how I do it. Yeah,
That's how.
that's exactly how I do it.
it.
But the
Writing a
world-
story.
You know,
What's great is those thoughts that occur to you right as you're drifting off to sleep, and you're like, oh, that's gonna make.
I'll
for some
remember
great
this.
content. Yeah. And then the next morning, the only part of it you can remember is the thought that it was gonna make great content, not what it was,
I had
Just that
great
you had a
content.
good idea, and you
Yeah.
probably believe you.
Last night, I had great content.
BRB got to put away the dicks groceries.
She's just back from the Schlong farm.
The Dick Farmers Market. They're fresher that way. What?
Fresh dicks
Organic dicks.
every Wednesday.
That's actually, Sky, we've actually done some of that back in the day when we needed, like, quick walls thrown up or, like, a quick fortress thrown up. Grab the Legos, man. Absolutely. I wouldn't say we were running whole campaigns that way, but you grab all kinds of shit. If you need a tower, you grab a coffee cup, right? Like, it's just, you do what you gotta do.
I think there's guys that do run their whole campaigns that way.
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly.
I mean, if you got them already, you don't have to spend a penny on any of that stuff.
Yeah. So the world I'm building currently, I'm using World Anvil, which is basically
What is that?
It's basically a big database.
It sounds like it's like specifically adapted for world building, which is fucking cool. I didn't know that kind of a tool exists.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if you can see my screen. It's probably kind of small, but this is the dashboard, and you've got all these different like card types that you can create, from characters to
Oh, okay. I see.
races,
I do see
languages, religions, animal species, traditions, technology, spells,
Neat.
titles, all kinds of shit, right? And it just kind of organizes it for you in.
Or is it like article? And like you can write this many articles and
Yeah.
yeah. I looked it up. I thought it was pretty cool.
Is it a paid service?
There is a free version. There is a paid version.
Which one are you using?
I am using the
do you
paid
recommend?
version. I am
The
using
paid
the
version.
paid version. Yeah, it's not very expensive. I think it's only like $5 a month or something.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty easy.
And it's basically it just makes everything really easy to grab, and like whatever system you're using for online play, be it D&D Beyond or Roll20 or whatever your system is, you can literally just copy paste the stuff from World Anvil over. I just kind of use it as an organizational tool. There is a if you're playing like without like if you're not really playing map based, you know what I mean, like something that would require like a Roll20 system.
Yeah.
This does have its own like little GM screen that you can pop up. Like if you were just if we were just playing like this and not using maps, but using real dice and and playing over Zoom, this would function perfectly for what we would need.
Neat.
Yeah.
I used to use OneNote.
Oh yeah.
That's yeah. Oh, iBeta.
Yeah. I used it outside of iBeta.
I use it all the time. I
when
was
it
the
was
one who
free.
introduced it to iBeta. That whole thing was literally my fault.
I remember one time Ryan submitted a bug with a link to a desk he was looking to buy
I got that one.
in the notes.
I definitely. So I was working. It was the Halo project, and it was after Microsoft had acquired Bungie, had acquired the Halo IP, and so I was the only person on the project. I was testing the web portal. It was like the website that was interfacing with all of the like Halo data or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was boring, but it was Halo, so that was kind of cool. But as I was doing it, I think I had just met my then girlfriend Althea, and I think I was just like, just not at work mentally, and I was like posting on Facebook something. I had like copied the status onto my clipboard, and then went to put in a bug to do something else. I ended up entering a non-deletable bug.
I love it.
That was a quote from Portals.
Nice.
Yeah, and the guy, one of the head guys there, his name was Umberto. He laughed his ass off. He thought it was just the funniest thing in the world, and I didn't lose my job.
That's good.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, I thought Ryan was gonna fight me once. We were.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was the lead in the lab we got stuck in, and we were. Whatever. I think we were using AOL chat, like at the request of the development team.
For like IM to talk to them.
Jeez.
Yeah, exactly. And we're all in this live session where, we're playing on the same server and trying to stress the server, et cetera, et cetera. And the problem we were all having was finding AOL names that had not yet been used.
Oh, God.
Oh, geez.
Which, this was 2008 probably, and there were no AOL handles that hadn't been used by that time. So we were just typing in random shit, right? And like at one point I tried to use Fletcher McGee and it wouldn't take Fletcher McGee, so I changed a couple letters to Felcher Magoo.
Uh-oh.
And Ryan spotted it, and I've never seen a man's face turn that red. He was ready to have me fired on the spot, because how dare I have a username like that with live devs in the chat.
What I don't understand. Is it a reference to something? What is
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a dirty
felching
word.
is a pretty nasty thing.
Felching? Okay.
Yeah, I'll let
You
you
should
Google that
Google-
on your own.
Google it
I'm
on your
gonna
own.
not do that. I'm just gonna.
We don't need this show to be quite that educational.
Yeah.
Jeez. I think I've dropped like 8 F-bombs already, and if that's gonna like make somebody blush, then whew.
Yeah, ooh, yeah.
Oh,
Right.
Sky knows what it is. Oh, he Googled it.
Thanks for making me not feel terrible, buddy.
Yeah,
You're going to want to delete your browser history.
Speaking of things you'll never unsee.
We're learning a lot today.
I'm okay. I'm gonna not.
Yeah, I don't recommend it.
I think I'm just gonna put this aside.
How do I show what I'm working on? If you have anything linked, feel free to drop a link in chat. I think I've made that
Okay. I was
accessible.
gonna ask.
Yeah. And if that doesn't work, you can always PM me the link or Discord me the link, and I can put it up.
I don't know what's happening with this camera, but it will not stay still.
Felching, the other F word. Yes.
And
Very
now
other F word.
now it's in there. Now it's in the chat.
Link to what?
A link to what? Katie, new to computers and the internet, are we?
Stop it.
Yeah, you can just link. You can link individual photos, or you can link us to the album. Whatever you want.
No, I can't. I mean, I'm curious, but I don't know. I have Googled so many things on a whim that I just fucking know better.
Yeah.
I just like I value my inner peace a little bit more than that these days.
Have you seen the? There's a meme that went around years ago, and it still pops up every now and again. I'm sure it came from 4chan. It's a picture of an Eggo
Always comes
waffle
from 4chan.
that has been.
Oh God!
like,
and it's blue.
and it's color shifted blue.
Fucking
and the caption,
goddamn it!
And the caption is "Google me, I dare you."
Yeah, I did it.
As did I, sir.
did that
As did
because
I,
of
sir.
that meme.
Yep. Yeah.
Bad thing.
That's
I don't
why
know.
I don't do that anymore.
I don't know that
like
one.
Even worse than
Oh
the
yeah,
Rickroll.
good.
Interweb-
Interwebs is hard.
Interwebs is hard. Da.
In Soviet Russia, interweb you. Guys, right? Sorry.
We just lost 4 viewers.
Oh no! Never Google 2 girls 1 cup. Never. You don't do that.
Oh man, we are really going deep on this, huh?
Yeah, getting into the deep cuts.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know what felching is, so maybe that was worse. But 2
Yep.
girls 1 cup. That's
Bros
pretty
says,
on in there.
Roosevelt says if you didn't Google blue waffle, you're lying.
It has to be true.
Oh, shit.
I'm almost done washing my parts. I've got one more set to go.
Hey, this is a family.
and then I can
This is a
actually
family
start
show.
doing stuff. Family show.
Washing.
Washing your parts, huh?
He's like, I'm almost done washing my
Oh,
parts.
Jesus Christ. Come on, guys. You can do better than that.
I hope we mark this as an adult stream.
I like how it's you who says, I hope we did that, because that's you who does that.
Oh, no. I don't take any responsibility for this. No.
You're... If... it's fine.
It's fine.
If we get taken down, then it was a good run, guys.
2.2 shows
It was worth it.
in the can.
The chat certainly is adult, Dr. Steggy says.
That is
Yeah,
true.
if
Also,
you have
Dr. Steggy, I don't recognize you. Are you new? Is Dr. Steggy new?
Dr.
Am I just rude?
Dr. Steggy is new. She is a friend of mine and Heather's. She is Heather's partner in crime on the Mares and
I
Black
agree to you.
podcast.
What are you a doctor of?
Rude.
It's not rude to ask.
No, that's like asking somebody with tribal tattoos, like, what tribe are you in, bro? It's
Right.
rude.
She's a doctor of funk.
Okay,
Oh, nice.
that's perfectly acceptable.
She's
appreciate that.
she does the podcasts and she does the gaming streams. I think we hosted
Cool.
her yesterday for a little while.
Oh, cool. Well, in that case, I'm gonna fucking follow you.
And
Yeah,
and
throw
she's
the
a
follow.
veterinarian.
Dr. Steggy.
And she is a veterinarian. Yeah.
See,
I like
Land,
animals too. We have
my
so much in
question
common.
was legitimate.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna
She
come
is-
to your house and cut your hair off.
She is also
I don't
quite
think you can do that.
quite a talented prop and costumer.
Ooh, cool.
she's-
Is that?
she's
Do you ever
been
put that
working-
on stream? Because that'd be cool.
In fact, Dr. Steggy, if you want to share some of those links in the chat,
I would
can-
love to see,
I can
because
put
I'm
those
a
links so the fellas
huge
can see
fan
it.
of that kind of stuff. Huge fan. Excuse me, I burped. That was
So
gross.
gross.
Yeah.
So here's
Humans
my
are
world
gross.
map.
Uncouth.
Uncouth.
So here's my world map,
Oh, let me see. Let me go over there.
kind of the island I'm working with.
You can't have an island because I have an island.
Well, technically it's an archipelago, so
Oh, okay.
you know, or maybe a collection of archipelagos.
Well, mine might
That
be
word's
more
not
like
real.
maybe I'll do just a big a flotilla, just like a bunch of barges all strapped together.
That is cool. That's
Nice.
that's really cool. I think they did that with Tortuga in Pirates of the Caribbean, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tortuga was
so. Yeah.
What did you call it?
A flotilla?
A flotilla? Is that like a really shitty way to say flotilla?
It might, maybe.
Is
I
that one of
believe
those
it's,
words that you've never said out loud?
it's also what I'm gonna lose nerd points here. Mass Effect 2, the Quarians, I believe, would strap all their ships
Quarians.
together
Yep.
in a flotilla.
That's
right.
cool.
Quarian was my favorite love interest. It got really quiet.
Yeah.
You're weird.
I'm trying
You're
to
weird.
remember. I'm trying to remember which love interest I went with. I honestly don't.
I never played any of those games.
Oh, well, they're remastering them all now.
Cool. So I have another opportunity to not play them.
Yep. Wait, that's harsh.
I would play them though. I've heard good things about them. It's a trilogy, right?
Hmm. Yeah, and there's a
Give 'em-
fourth one that was
Yeah.
Universally panned.
Kind
Although
of
I
a
don't
spin-off,
hate it.
really.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'll play one of them. If I don't hate it, then I'll.
Dr.
Carry on
Steggy,
playing
you
it?
can,
I don't know.
You can actually just link to your Instagram, and I can pick up the link and put it on screen for you. You can just link it right in the chat.
That was fun.
Who made that noise?
My maracas.
I wasn't looking. Taking some skulls. Oh, Oh,
Okay, and
I
that
noticed that my thumb. Everyone's just
is
getting a really
it.
good look at my thumb as I paint. I
Mm.
should move my
That's
camera.
true. I was messing with that all day today, like trying to get the camera like squared up on what I was doing, and because I started doing an actual YouTube like video, like this build is gonna be a like an actual video,
Right.
and so my whole day has been spent on this kit. Very little time actually building, but now I can actually do the thing, and my camera mostly is ready.
It only shut down once today, right?
8 times.
Oh,
I actually just said that number. I think literally, it has fucked on me 4 times today.
that's gross.
Okay, all right.
So it just shuts off after a certain amount of time. You can't
Yep.
change. You can't be like, no.
No setting.
40
It has this arbitrary maximum recording time on it.
Is it
Yeah.
because it's not made to record? for
I
long
guess,
periods
yeah.
of
I mean,
time?
technically, it is a DSLR, so it's designed for stills. But at the same time, like, I just don't. There's no excuse. I will not accept any reason for that
Can
to
you
be
hack?
legitimate.
Can you hack it? Is
Maybe.
there like a firmware update?
It is
that
a very
how it works?
expensive camera. I don't think that I would want to fuck with
Hack
that. Though. That seems like a terrible idea.
You're forgetting our stream's creed. Hack the planet.
Hack the planet.
Huh? I feel like I would be a part of that. No?
Sky says it's a fantastic thumb. Oh, he's talking about my thumb.
Yeah,
and
you
he said,
you got a good thumb, bro.
"Thank you."
You're welcome.
Mass Effect is difficult to get through due to its age.
Truth.
Oh, it's not one of those that aged well.
There are some elevators.
Yeah. My
They're
problem.
loaded.
My biggest problem with one
Boo!
was
Imgur.
driving the little car around on the planets. Controlling
Yeah.
that thing was fucking
got-
horrible. They fixed it.
It's
in the second
gotten
one.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The minions were a nice touch. Okay, I am gonna go change out the camera and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna do stuff.
You have a
Wait,
different
still
camera. How many
have-
cameras do you have over there?
I got a lot of cameras, actually.
Katie, the Discord group is gonna hate this. I love it.
Oh, hold on. I want to go look.
We have
I'm
a
kidding.
and Dr. Steggy is in the Discord group too. She actually admins the group, and we have kind of a standing no minions rule on the Discord server.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's a solid rule. I mean, it really depends on your audience. Like sometimes, like if Teuton or Autumn were to post a minion, it would probably be fine. But if I get one more from my stepmom, I swear to fucking God, dude.
Yeah, those minion memes with the like "live, laugh, love" quotes on them are just the worst fucking.
Go
content
away forever.
on
Yeah.
the planet. Yeah, there's nothing worse.
Want not do strongly.
Yeah, the Mako. That's right. That was the name of the vehicle in Mass
Yes.
Effect.
I
It
hated
got
that
better.
thing. I hated that thing in the first one.
Yeah.
It was great in the second one. Easy to control, fast.
I
Good
believe
stuff.
there's even a boss fight in the first one when you're in it.
I think you're right.
Ooh,
You fight the Thresher Maw.
Yeah.
Is that the first one?
So
Yeah,
what is
that was
the what's the whole thing? Like, give me like a 10-second synopsis of Mass Effect. What is it?
Space.
You're a space
Okay,
captain.
good job. Good
on
job,
a
buddy. Thank you.
spaceship, And you're exploring planets for resources and killing robots called the Geth.
So kind of like open world, like no particular conflict. It's like a series of conflicts.
Well, there's an overarching story where there is a massive conflict. Obviously, plot comes in at some point, and the story is pretty grand. But at first,
Space Bro
Bangs
bangs
everyone
everyone
he
he
can.
can while saving the universe. Man, all right. I mean,
well-
Firefly.
it's
Nice.
a, I mean, it's a BioWare game, so there's there's various romance options.
Right.
But I believe in the first game, everybody just picked Mila Kunis. Wasn't she the voice?
Was she?
I believe she was the voice of the main girl, or not the main girl, but of one of the women on your
Call
crew.
me crazy. I find Mila Kunis attractive in like some ways, but like I don't think that I'm not that attracted to her. I think the fact that like isn't she like a doctor, and isn't she like a smart?
You're attracted to her brain.
If anything, yeah. I mean, I just don't find her that hot, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Hey, if you guys want to see Dr. Steggy's Link cosplay, I have it up on our
Give it.
stream there.
Yes, I'm going to.
Where is it? Ah.
Hold on. These skeletons aren't going to paint themselves. Oh.
Neat. These skeletons aren't going to paint themselves.
Someone's making a mess at my table, and it's me.
And speaking of miniatures, Dr. Steggy is involved in the model horse world, and she does things like this for performance showing, which is cool. Yeah, a couple years ago, she built one of the Guardians from Breath of the Wild and used it as a part of a horse
cool
diorama. Yeah,
dude, hell yeah!
Like it had smoke effects and lights and sound, and it was nuts.
I am really super into that.
Ooh, welcome back to this I can't talk now. Welcome back to the stream, Green Thumb Witch.
Green Thumb Witch, hello.
Nice to see you again.
Apartment I was putting these things in. Nice to see you again.
Have you guys played Breath of the Wild?
I play it every night before bed.
Okay, so what I have up on screen right now, these are some of the props that Dr. Steggy built. You might recognize them. There's a delay.
Ladle?
Yeah.
I don't recognize it.
These are weapons from Breath of the Wild.
Oh,
right on.
Neat. I don't recognize them, but then again, I'm playing it every night before bed because I haven't played through it. So
I'm not playing it because I don't have it.
She built this shield, actually.
That does make sense.
And this thing is cool.
Sense, Jamie. Bottom. Okay.
Cameraing is hard for me.
I guess the next step, now that these are clean, will be to start surfacing them and correcting and puttying anything that needs to be corrected or puttied. So there will be more fun sanding sounds.
I like
Everybody loves sanding sounds.
Yeah.
Like an electric sander, or just you sanding?
Ooh, I hadn't thought about an electric sander.
The ASMR sanding.
The ASMR sanding. Yeah.
Oh, nice. That could be a YouTube video, just you sanding things for like 8 hours.
It very much could.
I mean, we could loop it, but I mean, that's just cheap.
Well, it would be we'd do it as a joke at first, but then you'd probably get like 1 million viewers.
Yeah, probably.
And then you'd be like, "Sorry guys, I'm sponsored now.
You guys, I gotta go. You guys are holding me back. I'm gonna go and sand by myself.
I got a grant from Craftsman. I gotta go.
He would really need an OnlyFans at that point.
I'm moving to Milwaukee. I don't know why I said Milwaukee. That's like a competing brand.
Do you guys remember Jeffrey Headley?
Yep.
He has a YouTube video that I mean, at the time, this was years ago, it had like 10,000 views or something. And the video is him eating a McRib.
Oh.
That's it. It's like a very short video, and it has like 10,000 views and a shitload of comments. And it was one of the more bizarre things because I have a lot of interesting friends. Jeff is on the low end of the interesting people spectrum, and he has a YouTube video with like 10,000 views.
He's in the stream right now.
Yeah, yeah, right.
No, I don't know. Maybe.
He would forgive me for saying that.
He just left because you were like, you're the most least interesting person I've ever met.
I mean, not quite what it said, but it's what I meant.
Okay, so so far today, in the stream. I've managed to get more than I got done, I think, on the whole last stream
Nice.
and today. So I've painted this row of skulls and these little columns of skulls.
Man, that looks so good. I'm gonna blow up your camera.
I'm gonna get my light box out this week when I get a couple of these pieces
take
actually
some
done.
some
and I'll
shots
take
of it?
some better pictures at least. They
Yeah.
won't be fantastic because I don't have fantastic.
I'm actually considering picking up a macro lens specifically for this, like, so that I can take some good pictures.
That
I
would be
was
good
looking up,
Instagram content.
like a zoomable webcam, or like this webcam is autofocus apparently, but it's, it was like the cheap
Yeah.
$60 Amazon one, or Amazon recommended. But I was looking up some other ones, and I'm not opposed to getting a nicer camera.
Is it a Logitech?
I think it is a knockoff of tech. A lot of recommendations
Oh,
came
that's
up
such
for
funny guy.
Logitech.
Mhm.
So that might be the next one, and it's reasonable. I mean, it's reasonable for me, anyways.
Yeah, they're not too bad.
Then they jump, and you're like, okay, it's $80 is that, and then you're like, oh, 600.
What about this one that's only slightly better? Oh, it's 4 times the price. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and it comes with its
Diminishing
own tripod.
returns.
Yeah.
So the magic word, I think, will be partner. Or affiliate, even.
Oh,
Be like, okay.
yeah. I guess that makes sense. For those lenses, the ones that I'm looking at, I could probably get one pretty cheap. It's not like I'm gonna be doing anything like commercial with it.
Right.
But I also, the lenses that I have. So technically, the only thing that a lens needs to be is like, so that the resulting picture is greater than a 1-to-1 ratio. So basically, if the image is larger than real life, then that's a macro lens. So I can also just zoom in on something.
Yeah.
It's not
That's
that
kinda
important.
what-
I don't need a macro lens. You can just take a picture up close and then zoom in.
There's a pretty
Not a
good
big deal.
argument for you having an OnlyFans in the chat right now.
It keeps coming up.
We joke about the
Money for new
OnlyFans, but
cameras.
hey, if it gets the money for new cameras.
It's just the content grind would be a little bit too much for me in my body. That's all.
Of just you sanding things.
Sanding, yeah.
And then you start getting notifications in the middle of the night. Somebody's like, "Hey,
I need you to sand right now. I'll give you $20 if you sand something for me
OnlyFans.
right now.
If you can sand it with your feet, I'll give you 50.
Yep.
Dude,
I'm gonna
stuff.
send you.
So
I'm gonna send you a shirt to wear while you sand it.
and then you have to send it back.
Right.
Please get some sanding dust on it.
Yeah. I want this to smell like sand sweat.
Yeah.
Ugh. Ugh.
Those like really low key dry heaps.
In my house, actually in my family, in myself and the children that I have had a hand in creating and raising, there is a definite dry heave response when we find something that we don't like. We find something gross. And I don't know who started it, but myself, my daughter, my other daughter, you just feel like, hey, we're having mayonnaise and corn for dinner, and I'll just be like,
And is this like is this like comical dry heaves
Comical.
or okay, not actual,
no,
like spinal reflex, like
yeah. But the first time
remove
that we heard,
from body, please.
the first time we heard one of my daughters do it, my wife looked at me and she's like, "You did that."
Yeah. You. This is your fault.
We take shared responsibility for the amount of sarcasm that we get from our older children, because that we figured that was the way to do it when they were younger, just attack everything with sarcasm. And now they are very sarcastic.
Surprise.
And it's very, very frustrating.
That's pretty good. I mean, that's terrible, actually.
In the chat, it says, we could talk about the night you spilled your peanut brittle. I don't ever want to talk about that.
That sounds like a fucking tragedy right there.
Yeah, maybe we should talk about it. You got some feelings you need to work through, buddy?
I don't. Somebody
I'm
else
here for
does,
you.
maybe.
I'm here for you.
So, one Christmas, we were going to my boss's house, Janet, and she was hosting a big dinner for some employees and actually just our family and some other people, not like a employee thing at all. So, F for the peanut brittle. Wait till you hear the story. It's F for Jamie. It's F for Autumn, is what it is. So
therapist in the house.
I make 5 cents. I've made peanut brittle a few times, and it's all right. So I make it, and I'm going to bring it out to the car, or I'm bringing it somewhere to do whatever to it, and it's really hot, and the pan is really hot, and the oven mitt that I have, if I had one, I don't know, wherever I was holding it was very hot all of a sudden, and I was like, can someone get the door? This is very hot. And as the hardening peanut brittle started to pour out of the pan onto my hand, my entire family sat and laughed.
Oh no!
That's not cool.
Yeah, that sounds not cool. Oh, cool, guys! Guess what? My camera decided to arbitrarily stop recording halfway through what I was doing.
Nice.
Does that mean you have to start again?
Fucking frustrating. God. Okay. I mean, it would if I cared that much, but I'm just gonna carry on with the build. I'm
Press
very
F for Drace's stream.
Also, battery needs swapped, so I'm gonna do that too.
Did we decide that F was from Counter-Strike? Did we decide F was from Metal Gear? Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And it's because it's such a weird button to hit, right? Like, You're like, why would you have to hit F?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, COD Advanced Warfare. That's correct.
That was the first, not the first one, but that was like the first new one way back, right? 10 years ago, Call of Duty. Or Modern Warfare.
Okay.
Yeah.
I actually played quite a bit of Modern Warfare. I wouldn't say I was real. Yeah, it was all right.
I don't play those games because I'm just no fucking good at them.
I'm no good at them now.
I suck out loud.
The newest one is, I just play the free version of the new one a little bit. It's all right. It's fun to run around. I get shot a lot. I don't care. I don't play it how you're supposed to play it, I don't think. I just run around. Be a dork.
She just said you look like Anakin after leaving Mustafar. That's fucked up.
Who said that? That is fucked up. It's my daughter. She's in another city right now, so she can say all that stuff. Actually, she could say it here too. I would just be like, "Hey." Oh, we got an Anakin sympathizer in the chat. Sky.
Well, to be fair, there was still good in him, so.
Not a lot, though.
Not a lot. Just enough.
He was. Didn't we kind of figure out at the end of it all that he was engineered? Is that how the story went? The Emperor made him?
Something like that. Yeah.
To be bad.
Yeah.
So he just forgot to take that little bit of good out. He was like, "Oops, I left that spoonful of sugar in there."
There was a bug in that version. We need a new build.
Yep. This one will be a robot.
I have sticky hands. I have to go wash them.
Is it because what you were doing when you were turned around for so long?
He was making his OnlyFans content.
He was making peanut brittle in the corner.
Is that a euphemism?
It is now.
It is now.
Content. One of my favorite things on Critical Role is when they'll get off on tangents and say silly things, and then they'll say that, like, a character will make a weird reference and they'll be like, "It's canon." I can't remember any of his name right now. I don't even know what's happening. I've watched 120 episodes of that show, and I'm like, who is on it?
I'm still trying to get through the first campaign. I'm so far behind.
I just started the first campaign because I'm caught up on the second one. So I'm on episode 2 of the first campaign.
I think I'm on like episode 9.
Well, I found it's, they're when you're that early, like they're just starting streaming it too. So there's a lot of stuff going on and they've worked all the bugs out now at this point. They've got their whole program down pretty good. But back when I think it was in like Geek and Sundry's like green room kind of like hangout area, they're all on a couch and everybody's kind of talking over each other. It's entertaining so far, but I've been watching it at like double speed with the subtitles on. Did you just say I love Jar Jar? I'm gonna ban you.
Did you guys see Harmon Quest? Yes, some of it.
I haven't seen Harmon Quest, but I know what it is.
I have not.
And Dr. Steggy, I would say if you're gonna watch Critical Role, I would start with campaign 2, just because that's the one that's going on now. And they do a crit recap, like that you could go instead of watching the 4.5-hour episode. If you want to burn through some of them, you could watch the 8-minute recap of that episode. And she does a really good. Danny does a really good job on the recaps.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah, because they know people. It took me a year to get caught up, listening to it, driving to and from work every day, and watching it on my half-hour lunch break, and on weekends watching an episode or two of it. And they're like 4 hours. You can watch it on YouTube.
That's right. You can either watch it on the Critical Role channel, or you can watch it on the Geek and Sundry channel. That's
true.
They dual publish.
If you can watch it Thursday nights live on Twitch. And then Monday, because I don't have time, I'm not awake long enough to watch it live. But every Monday, they put it up on their channel on YouTube.
It's worth watching. It's
fun.
It's a lot of fun. Yeah. Like, even if you're not specifically into D&D, it's just fun to watch them play and have a good time.
I'm not going to say I'm emotionally attached to anybody on the show, character-wise, but I really love Bo. Like, I don't know. I mean, I love all of them, but just Bo is so badass. And Yash, they're all badass. I'm just going to sit here and name and be like, oh, but this one's badass too. They're all badass.
My favorite characters from their first campaign were Scanlan and Grog. Especially Scanlan. Because the actor that plays him...
Sam.
He doesn't just say, oh, my bard sings a song of inspiration. He actually he makes
whips
up
out
lyrics.
A song.
Yeah, he makes up lyrics set to the tune of whatever popular song is in his head at the time.
Yeah. Oh, he's great.
And actually role plays his bard. It's fantastic. Yeah.
I'm not sure what it was for, but Sam Riegel's won an Emmy for something. Music, I believe. Because they're all voice actors, but I think he's a music producer also.
Wow, that's really cool.
Don't quote me on that. But I'm pretty sure
it would make sense that that's why they let him be the bard.
Yeah, and one of the other characters, they're all voice actors, but Ashley Johnson is on the show and has won a shitload of awards for being Ellie from The Last of Us.
Yep.
Oh, nice. Okay, I am a big fan of that IP and that character and that voice actress.
Yeah. And the other girl from The Last of Us Part 2, Abby, is also on Critical Role.
Yep.
And I believe
I would
actually
hang out with those people.
Yeah, they seem fun. And they want to hang out with it. They love everybody. They probably want to hang out with everybody, but they're like, as long as you're not an asshole, you're pretty cool. And like, everybody deserves to be in the hobby, and it's Dungeons and Dragons is not gate kept. Well, it still is, obviously, but they're trying to promote it, doing a good job of promoting it. Why can't it just be for everybody instead of just being for all these old grognard? I love that word.
Grognard.
That's what old school D&D basement dudes call themselves, grognards.
Wow.
Look it up. It's a word.
I'm not looking anything up, Jamie.
It's called a vocabulary.
Oh, okay.
Which is a line from one of my favorite movies, The Last Boy Scout.
Haven't seen it. Was just offended.
You haven't seen The Last Boy Scout? Oh, it's a classic.
It is a classic.
Pretty.
Really?
I mean, late '80s, early '90s. Pretty politically incorrect by today's standards, but probably aside from Hudson Hawk, Bruce Willis is one of his best movies.
Who was it? Was it Tony Scott? Was the director on that?
I believe so. No. Maybe, but I'm pretty sure it was written by Shane Black.
Yeah, written by, yeah.
It has that Shane Black feel.
Katie says
Landy.
her hubby is playing Last of Us 2 right now, and he just met
Oh
the
my
Shamblers.
God. Get the tissues.
Yeah, those just the whole ass thing, man.
No spoilers. I haven't played it yet.
None ever. I won't say a word.
No spoilers. It's one of the most emotional games that I've ever played. That I've ever had.
And if that wasn't
joy of
apparent on the
experiencing.
opening of the first game, like they kick you in your balls, in your emotional balls.
They kick you right in the cockles, huh?
Yeah.
Sky says he doesn't blame me for not looking stuff up, but then he said, "No, he hasn't said anything else yet. I was just going to make something up." But I got yeah, Dr. Steggy, you could look up the recap before you dive into the episode, and if nothing in there sounds like something you really want to witness happening live,
Then you're
you
only
can
out
just move on
8
to the
minutes.
next one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened to me one time. I at one point decided, I was like, okay, I need to get caught up. I'm going to watch the recaps. I made it halfway through the first recap, and I was like, oh my God, this episode sounds amazing. And then I just kept watching the episodes anyway. And the internet will obviously try to tell you everything that happens the day after it happens on the show. So
Yeah.
beware. You got to kind of just be like, okay, this shit happened a year ago. I guess I'm just going to know already. But
Yeah, that's kind of how, like, you guys were talking about Star Wars and whatever earlier. I haven't seen any of the new movies at all.
oh yeah,
And I understand and accept that is not your fault, that is my fault. So, spoilers, they just gonna come.
I think it's if it's the first couple of days, like, yeah, I'm not going to try to ruin it for somebody, but if it's been a year and if you haven't seen it in a year, that means you really aren't that invested in it.
Right.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what
Especially
happened to
in-
me this week. Friday morning, I got up and made my coffee and sat
Yep.
down and was, checking off the notifications on my phone. And sometimes Google likes to put news alerts in my notifications. And
Yep.
I opened up my phone and there was a news alert with a big fat Mandalorian spoiler right in the middle of it.
I can't. Bad form, guys. Bad
This
form.
was like 9 in the morning. And
Yeah.
like, who the hell is getting up at the butt crack of dawn to watch The Mandalorian just so they can spoil it for everybody on the internet?
Oh. Not to spoil it, but yeah, I've been known to get up early to watch it, or stay up really late.
I would probably watch it first thing in the morning, but Heather and I have kind of a standing agreement that we watch Mandalorian together.
Yeah, and she'll
And-
know.
Yeah, she will know because we share a Disney account. And if she logs in and sees that it's been played, she'll be like, "You
This has
son
been
of a
played
bitch!"
47 minutes. I'm gonna poison you. Oh,
I'm gonna poison you. I guess this part doesn't really need to be recorded.
We're still getting Anakin quotes in chat.
let me see.
He says, "Def watch Rogue One though. I've
Oh,
heard
yeah.
good things about all of them, honestly. But that's another one of those IPs that I just don't give a shit about. I just don't
That's
care.
okay. That's okay.
You know, people, and in fact, I've been asked in interviews before whether I like Star Wars or Star Trek better, and my answer is
Was no.
usually not best,
No.
which is I don't like either of them.
You're like
Reported.
You're like Babylon 5 or die, dude.
Battlestar Galactica.
That'll get you some street cred though. Say you like Battlestar Galactica.
I actually did like Battlestar Galactica.
I liked the reboot very much.
I liked
the
everything
reboot,
but the
too.
very end of the reboot. I thought that was the worst ended series I've ever seen.
didn't
Like
watch
right
the
up there
end of
with
it.
Lost and
Oh
Didn't
god.
it? Didn't
What
it
was
just
that?
kind of?
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. Thank you.
Oh, I liked
Gotcha,
Game of.
gotcha.
I was okay with Game of Thrones.
The ending?
I was alright with it. It was very kind of predictable, but I mean, it's kind of the only way it could go down. I thought.
We have issues, Jamie. We have problems now.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to fight now.
We've been friends for 15 years and made it without ever having beef until this moment.
Well, I haven't had beef in over a year. I'm a vegetarian.
Oh, all right. 303 over here.
Mhm.
You get that reference? Do you understand?
I do.
Okay.
Whenever anybody says 303, I'm like, oh yeah, 616. Did you get that reference?
Nope.
No,
Nope.
it's Marvel's like main universe, the
Yep.
616. Their main comic book universe,
Ah.
the 616.
The only universe that matters.
The only universe that might be left, I think, after their secret world wars from a couple years ago,
Mm.
when evil Reed Richards destroyed everything else.
Yeah.
I think that's how that went down. I don't remember all the specifics now. but
And then God Doom saved everything.
God Doom, he was like, I am God Doom because my armor is white now.
I'm white. Yeah. Yeah. No racial undertones there, right?
Damn. Oh, holy shit. How Game of Thrones went from a thing everyone talked about to no one talking about it in 6 weeks was amazing. Yeah.
True.
They really screwed the pooch. In my
Nobody
opinion.
wanted to talk to me about it because I was like, that was fucking awesome.
Oh, so you were the one.
Yeah, I also liked The Last Jedi a lot. I got like death threats on Twitter because I was like, Last Jedi was all right
You're on Twitter? I don't even know how to use that platform.
for old people. You wouldn't get it.
Does it? Is it? I feel like that's what Facebook is now.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
like
trying-
I've actually like had people like you know actually like call me out for being older, like not in my 20s anymore because I have a Facebook account.
Oh, they're like, you must be 30.
Yeah, that's
I just miss MySpace. That's all.
MySpace was the superior social media.
I
Good
Good old Tom. Tom never did wrong to us.
That's right.
Tom never did us wrong.
I don't think I ever had a
Good old
MySpace.
Tom.
Plus, I liked being able to set my page to blast hardcore death metal in everybody's face if they. came
That
on
was
my
really
page.
cool. I missed the music of it.
Yeah. Last Jedi was good.
Katie liked the Game of Thrones ending. Interesting. That you two are like the only humans that I know of
We're basically family now.
liked that. I guess. Yeah. Well, I mean,
I
you're gonna
gotta
have to
say,
get each other's back now.
I think Last Jedi was so bad it kind of ruined Star Wars for me for a long time.
Wow.
Yeah, like
Wow.
yeah. Now the film before that, which everybody else seems to fucking hate, I think was as good as Empire Strikes Back. I thought that was a masterwork. I thought Rian Johnson did brilliant work.
That's when we're talking about The Last Jedi. Last Jedi was Rian Johnson. That was part 2.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
What
you're
was the
thinking
third-
of
what was the third one?
Rise of Skywalker.
Rise of Sky. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yep. I'm an idiot. Last Jedi was brilliant. Rise of Skywalker was steaming dog shit.
Pandering.
Yep.
They tried to change everything back that all the angry internet people didn't like,
Yeah.
and rushed through a whole bunch of stuff and dropped a whole bunch of dangling plot threads that could have been cool. Are we losing fans right now?
Oh yes.
'Cause I-
I knew the whole movie was going to go off the rails where in the opening crawl they reveal that the biggest event to happen in the entire galaxy took place off screen. Somehow Palpatine is back. What? Like
Yeah.
they didn't set that up in a previous film. There was no hint that was going to happen. It's just
they
all
set
of
it
a
up in the
sudden-
trailer.
Yeah.
At the end of the trailer, you hear his laugh, and you're like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, just
Oh.
bad. Just bad filmmaking. Boo, J.J. Abrams. Boo.
Wait a minute. We're the guys with the podcast about nothing? Or is that no? That's Cactus Elbow Hangover.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Yeah,
chat.
I'm not even gonna try.
That's what Clever Katie says in the chat. Man-child.
Oh, Cactus Elbow Hangover. Yes. Yeah. Well, that's me and some other friends of mine. It's not actually these two fellas. One of those guys was going to join us tonight, but he had family stuff, so he might be on next week, though.
I went on YouTube and watched a bunch of his videos.
Oh, Hobbs, did you?
Yep.
Right
so
on.
I could show my wife who it was.
Did you see the one where it was actually like a kind of professionally produced video where they were on the spaceship and went down to the planet? And
yes.
that spaceship set I built in my garage.
Nice.
All of the armor I built out of foam and cardboard.
Nice.
So that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I
handled all the props
there.
and sets for that one.
It was cool. It was fun.
It's the Seinfeld of podcasts. Yeah, kind of.
That's what I thought of when she said
about
that. It's a show about nothing. I thought I was making progress, but now I've slowed to a crawl.
That's how you know the conversation's good. You're doing more talking, less painting.
Well, what I should do is, during the week, I should try to get more of this done. And then
That way you can like leisurely
I can just be
enjoy
like,
your Sunday.
I could just kind of do this during the podcast. Be like, oh, look at that. I've painted.
It's like those cooking shows where they have the prepared dish like under the counter.
Totally.
They already did it, so they're just kind of like fumbling around. They can do whatever they want.
Right, exactly.
Mhm.
Doesn't matter if they fuck up the recipe because they made it like, off screen 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
When they bring it out and show it to you, it's not even hot. It's
Right.
just- they pulled it out of an oven. Biggest compliment ever from Manchild. That your podcast was the Seinfeld of podcasts.
Yeah.
That's what it says. I'll take it. You'll take it.
I just realized I need to set some other views up. I have these views where we can do like close-ups of our faces.
Face.
Did we
I
both
make
just
it?
look
Did I
up at
make
the
it?
same time? We're both like,
Yeah. I got it.
But what I need to do is set those screens up so that I can also zoom in on what your hands are doing.
Yeah.
So I will do that before next week's stream.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh no, I put a scratch in the motherfucker.
start over. Throw it.
Start over. Yep.
Give it to the cat.
Soiled it.
Don't put acetone on it this time.
Don't put it. Still so annoyed with myself for having done that.
Alcohol. A lot of people use rubbing alcohol, and
For
I think to strip paints off their
really
plastics.
does that?
Yeah,
Interesting. Okay.
it can. You can use it.
I have isopropyl alcohol in there.
I've got a couple guys in some of my groups are like they swear by acetate, but it's like put it in, stir it around, take it out, rinse it off, use a toothbrush. But what's worked the best for me is simple green.
Okay.
Drop it in a bucket of simple green and let it sit for a day. Take it out, scrub it with a toothbrush, drop it back in, do it a couple times over, and a majority of the paint that you put on it will be gone, at least to the point where you can reprimer it and not lose a lot of your detail or any of your detail.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like hitting the old reset button.
Yeah. I put a model in some paint stripper at one point, and all that came out was the metal bit that was on the model, and it was like a swamp of discolored thick liquid.
Yep, that's basically what I was attempting. That's what my model project almost turned into.
Clever Katie just dropped a eggplant into the chat.
All right.
Don't need to see what those hands are doing. Oh wow. Wow.
Wow.
Your hands. That's who she's talking about.
And now we're back to OnlyFans.
Oh god damn it. God damn it, guys.
It would be really funny to have a Chroma Chop OnlyFans that just only does like ridiculous, like literally like sitting at a table counting out magic cards or some bullshit.
Yeah, there you go.
We should fucking do it.
Opening
We should do that, and
Pokemon
I
card
really
packs.
will make a super long sanding video.
Sky, how
That
long
would be
does it?
so That would be
Hi.
so funny.
How long does it take to set up an OnlyFans, Sky?
Yeah, tell us, Sky.
He says I wouldn't know.
Do we believe that?
Do we?
I don't know if we believe that.
Show of all those that will believe, say aye. Oh, sorry, buddy. Oof.
Maze have it.
MIB after dark in the house.
Didn't Two-Ton, didn't we decide the other day we voted on our social media manager was going to be Land?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Fucking why? Wasn't involved with this.
That's why. That's when we voted. We were like, oh, he's not on the call. Let's do this. And we have every confidence
Social media
in you.
manager.
Green Thumbwitch says, I don't want to be here anymore.
Oh.
I need an adult.
It'll be the safest OnlyFans site.
I don't want to
I'm
be here
assuming.
anymore.
I don't even really know what goes on there. I mean, I can assume. I've been on
Boobs.
there
I always just
before.
assumed that it was just that,
I
what
just
everyone
assumed it
knows it for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Actually, I did hear that there was a point where they were like trying to get sex work off of it, like, and sex work was what put it on the grid. Like they
Yeah.
were trying to go more towards like a Patreon kind of a thing.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that didn't work.
Nope.
I have a lot of friends who are sex workers, so I hear about these things.
Yeah. Well, I mean, shit, really the only reason that OnlyFans is successful is because of the Instagram exodus last year, right? So
Yeah. Yep. When they updated the algorithm to like censor anything that was skin tone.
Yep.
Oh jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, they done goofed.
So hopefully you're not a photographer that takes pictures of people.
Of humans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really
Humans or any other organism that has an epidermis.
That's my wife's favorite joke. Your epidermis is showing.
Oh,
It's good stuff.
you're a funny lady.
Tell her she's asleep.
Okay, yeah, you just let her know that I said that.
I'm gonna yell it to her in a minute here.
Now's good.
Honey. The door's shut.
Trey says you're a funny lady.
Honey, it was a bit. I'm sorry.
Worth it.
We're doing it for
worth it.
We were doing it for Twitch, honey.
Doing it for the lulz.
That's right. That's why Adam won't be at work tomorrow. F's in the
'Cause
chat.
Because he's dead.
Because he was murdered by his wife.
I will be at work tomorrow, but then I won't be at work again until Friday. I have 3 vacation days left to use. So
Oh
I
yeah,
asked-
you gotta get rid of them shits.
Well, I told my boss, I said, I'm not going anywhere for the holidays. I don't need those little short weeks off because everybody else is taking them off. I said, so what's 3 days that I could take off?
You piece
And
of shit.
he was like, how about next week? So, uh-oh, Sky won't be at work for a hot sec. Wait a minute. I think I know why. Quarantine.
Quarantine.
Yeah, we have
Bro, you
3
sick?
We have 3. It says his dad.
Oh,
We
dad
have-
tested positive for COVID. shit, man.
So, yeah,
my barber tested positive. So
is that
or
why
no,
you don't?
my barber's.
Is that what happened to your beard?
No, it isn't. Yeah, ass. But yeah, my barber's roommate tested positive, so he's in quarantine. And I mean, if your roommate tests positive,
brothers,
like, former roommate.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and it's serious, so I probably shouldn't joke about it. Absolutely nothing. He got the Spaceballs reference.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I hope everybody recovers.
Yeah.
Sky,
likewise.
Seriously.
Yeah.
And try to enjoy your time off.
F. Landsbeard. It's not a thing, Autumn.
Wait.
Why are you this way?
What are you saying? Hold on. Okay. Now you can talk.
You have my permission.
Do you feel better now? You good, buddy? Okay. All right. Well, that was a lot of fun, guys. That was fun for me.
I was going somewhere with that, but I don't know. I don't know.
And this is my last episode.
That was bad, and I'm sorry.
I thought it was
Yeah, well, if you go get tested, Sky, they might pay you.
Really? Is that a thing?
Yeah. Our company will offer up to 5 days paid time off for testing,
Nice.
but you have to have like receipts, and somebody has to be positive. I think. I'm not that rude tonight.
Autumn rude as shit tonight.
It,
Yeah, Autumn coming in hot.
I'm gonna be less rude.
I am not offended. If that is anybody's worry, it takes a little bit more than some silly dad jokes to
Dad
offend
jokes?
me.
So you're saying we need to try harder?
I am. That
Okay.
is very precisely what I'm saying.
Well, this year's almost over, and then hopefully next year we can get vaccinated, and then this time next year we won't be having as much time off, or something else will happen.
Yeah.
My paint all dried up. All my paint's dried up.
COVID-21.
This is a bunch of crap.
Bunch of crap.
What?
Nothing. Who's rude now? Jeez.
Still me. Hold on. I will be right back. I'm parched, and I did not plan ahead with a beverage in arm's length.
Shame.
I know.
Shame indeed.
I know. While I'm gone, I'm going to put down a topic of conversation. Magic cards with Bob Ross artwork on them. Go.
I'm just trying to figure out why this minion is swinging nunchucks at a horse. That's not good horse ownership. That's not safe either.
Well,
Sounds like
I'm
a good
just
way to
gonna-
piss off a 1,200-pound animal.
Also, maybe it's a good way to culture the animal, and you're being judgmental.
Maybe he's teaching it ninja skills. Maybe that's
Yeah.
how I should look at it. I don't ever want to see a horse with nunchucks. That's terrifying.
I don't know. Like, would it be in its mouth, or like in its like front hooves? Like, is it bipedal now? If it's gonna have
well, see,
nunchucks?
now we're in trouble because Dr. Steggy and Heather, my partner, on their podcast, started a long-running discussion that became quite controversial over if a horse was a Jedi, how would the horse hold its lightsaber? In its mouth? On its hoof?
Yeah. So, what's the answer?
I don't think we ever came to a real consensus. My
Well, that's not good
theory
enough for me.
was a horse. I mean, obviously, it's not going to be effective with a lightsaber attached to its hoof. I don't feel it's going to be very effective with a lightsaber in its mouth. However, it's a Jedi. Why wouldn't it just like stand there and force control the lightsaber to do all the work for it?
Why doesn't
Jedi
every Jedi? Wouldn't there have to be some reason that other Jedis don't do exactly that?
Well, I think that
Have they?
it would tire them out too much because using the Force that much is a very draining thing. But
if you're a horse,
maybe
maybe you have more of
stamina.
the Force.
Yeah.
Maybe you have more horsepower.
Guys, right?
That's
Okay.
right. Horsepower.
Yeah.
See, that's what I was getting.
Force
at
power.
right there. It's the horse force.
My joke was better.
I like your joke, and I'm going to write it in the chat.
Yeah, Dr. Steggy is right. They actually received fan art depicting Jedi horses with lightsabers.
That's outstanding.
It was pretty amazing. Yeah.
I like that very much. Okay, this is just not going well enough. I need more.
Pencil thumbs.
What's happening on this table? There's a lot happening. So we got off the subject, but we got as far as your island, Tuton.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's see what else we got here. So here's my capital city.
Going to that window now. Oh, nice.
And we've got the
Ooh,
the
wow.
palace here.
That looks really good, dude. Seriously? You made that? You made all that?
No, I procedurally generated this using a program that a very nice person put online for D&D players.
Nice.
Yep. All I did was
That's amazing.
Like I kind of set the parameters of what I wanted the city to contain and how I wanted it to look and feel.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And then procedurally generated it, and then you can go back through and you can like change all the names of the place labels and all
That's
that
so
stuff.
cool.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm a huge fan of procedural generation. I don't know if you remember, I do coding. Once upon a time, I was a programmer,
Coder.
like straight up.
Yep.
Hack the planet.
I'm not doing that with you guys. The first game that I ever actually, it was, so I started a video game company. This was after I left iBeta and a few years after that, with Jeffrey Headley and
The
Eric.
second least
and
interesting person that you know.
I said he was just low on the list. Can we
Right.
move
Yes.
on?
Sorry,
from
move
that?
forward. Sorry. Eric who? Eric who? Rodriguez?
Rodriguez. Yep.
Are we using last names in here? Are we supposed to?
Well, yeah. I guess we are. We should not. So
You started
not
it.
anymore. I did start that. That was my.
Eric R.
It's like, you have a friend. I have
Yeah,
another friend
it
who's like,
rhymes
his name
with
is Chris
Bob
Dillon. Bob Rodriguez. I have a friend whose name is Chris Dillon, and I can't. If I call him Chris, it just feels weird. His
Yeah,
name is Chris
Chris D.
Dillon.
Chris D. Chris Dill.
Yeah, Cridill. C-Dill. Not Chris. Just not the point at all. Okay, long story short, we made a
Alcoholic dwarf.
procedurally generated like roguelike dungeon crawler.
Nice.
Nice.
And yeah, so I actually from the ground up built a procedural generation engine for a dungeon.
Oh, nice.
If you ever want to get back
That's
into game
badass.
programming,
Yeah.
me and Hobbs, the guy who was going to join us tonight,
Yeah.
have been working on designing a game for the last couple of years, and we basically have everything but a good programmer. If you ever,
I would rather thank you for the
Yeah.
thank you for the offer. If it was anyone else, if I were to accept it from anyone, it would be you.
Uh-huh.
But
You said that.
my
you said
idea
that
of program, I did say it wrong. I'll just put it this way: I'd rather shit in my hand and clap.
Okay.
Then work for him?
Good to
No,
know.
then program again.
Oh, yeah.
I
got
don't ever want to do that shit again. I mean, it was cool at the time. It was fun, but like, God, no
Yeah.
return. You work for hours and hours and hours and hours, and
Oh, yeah.
and then it's just not fucking worth it.
Yeah.
Wait, we talk.
I keep trying to like learn it because we just can't find anybody that wants to help us with the programming. So I keep trying to learn the
Welcome
learn
back,
the stuff.
Doctor.
I can't. I don't have the time to dedicate to it to get good enough at it to actually make something worthwhile. So
I completely agree.
yeah.
It's even when you do put in the time, there's always something more to learn, unless you're getting paid to learn.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're getting paid to learn, that means the company is probably like has decided on that platform or whatever. Like I know 3 programming languages, so I know C#, C++, and Jesus Christ, I can't believe I can't think of it. Java.
Superstar.
And
Java's about the only thing I can do any good in, and that's just because
and Java is going the way of the dodo.
Oh, yeah.
It's just not worth it.
Yep.
Like, you learn an entire language that's going to be a dead language.
Yep.
At some point. Fuck that. That's not worth it.
Like Latin.
Yeah.
Like Latin. With ones and zeros. Okay,
Green Thumbwich, the way you guys talk about all this makes me want to do it. What specifically?
I want to go into programming. What in the world about this conversation is making you want to do this? Do you hate yourself?
I think you might have missed the point.
Maybe you wanted to go into programming already.
Maybe.
Maybe
Okay.
he's saying, well, it can't be that bad, you guys. I want to do it already. It's a defensive position.
Fucking no, dude. I would recommend against. And that is what I have to say about that. Yes.
I like how you to put a fine point on it. You went hoity-toity for a second. Oh, you want to play D&D, Green Thumbwich? Yes, we can arrange that.
That sounds fine.
What days are you gonna be here?
What up, Skullduggery? What up, bro?
Oh, what's up, Skulldug?
I definitely almost called him a hoe. What up, hoe? Yeah, I didn't mean that. That was just my brain. My brain did that, and it had nothing to do with you.
He meant it.
Hobo.
He meant it.
I didn't mean it. Don't do that.
Don't do that. Who were you telling? What?
More to myself than anything.
Oh, yeah. Well, we've just been, chatting, painting.
We are the Painty Boys, after all. Right, guys?
No. Did you hear something? 2-ton? I didn't hear anything at all.
I don't know what's going on. I never know what's going on.
Painty Boys.
2-ton was telling us talking about his D&D world a little bit. And we've been painting and talking about Star Wars.
Yeah, pretty much.
Not
etc.
And other things. Horses, minions, Jedi horses. The Chroma Shop OnlyFans page.
Which just continues to seem like a better and better idea.
Yeah, coming soon.
Question mark.
When our social media manager realizes that he is our social media manager.
I refuse.
Speaking of socials.
Oh, yeah. We got a hotkey for that.
That's right. There's our socials in the chat. And if you'd like to join our Discord,
Painty
there's the invitation.
Boys!
Green Thumbwich is off all month. I can have some D&D thrown together by this weekend.
Yeah.
Can I come?
Yes.
Please.
Totally.
I was gonna put another panel line into this gun, but I don't think that I can do that very well, so I'm gonna not do it.
I think you can do it.
Thanks, buddy. I know that you believe in me.
I believe.
I knew somebody would. Thanks, buddy.
Everybody here believes in you.
So we're gonna sing.
Do you need that affirmation? We have to.
We were going Disney, so we might as well just go the rest of the way, right?
I don't know what.
Where is my song?
Going.
What do we have the rights to?
What's
well,
we did that whole dry heaving thing pretty good before.
Yeah.
Just do that again.
Everyone's in front of their computers right now, just going.
If you do it, then I'm gonna do it. You start crying, I'll start crying. Okay, I think I think this gun has to be done. I think I have to be done with this stuff.
How many guns have you sanded today?
One half of the gun.
Hey, that's what happens. So it can't be. It's not Painty Boys. You would be more like Sandy Boys.
That's not. No.
No, you don't like that one.
Don't like that one as well.
No.
Painty Boys.
I'm not against. Well, I'm against that one.
You guys don't understand it. We are called the Painty Boys. Whatever you guys want to
Someone
put
here
on the Twitch channel and like do whatever.
Someone
Like,
doesn't understand.
eventually, everyone will understand that we are the Painty Boys, and there's nothing that you or anyone can do about it.
Land, did you notice your new role on the Discord server?
Uh-oh.
Oh shit! What is the?
Just click on your username on the Discord server.
I'm gonna do
And
that.
it'll show your roles.
Is it Painty Boy?
It is.
Okay.
Excellent.
And all is right with the world.
What are you?
Also, you guys are also Painty Boys
What permissions does
because
Painty Boy
we are
get?
the Painty Boys.
Nothing new.
Nothing new.
Nothing new. It's just an honorific.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty much what all the roles are.
First Frond.
First Frond is in the chat.
What up, First Frond? That's Sky, right?
That's Skull.
Oh, it's Skullduggery. Okay.
Yeah. Sky is a Frond of the stream.
Frond. Isn't Frond like? Doesn't that word mean something else? Also,
I believe-
isn't
I
it
think
like a
it's
plant-based thing?
Yeah, Frond. It's like a leaf. It's like a branch.
Mm-hmm.
I think. I could look it up, but I'm just gonna say it like I know what it is.
Yeah, that's how I live my life. Really.
Mm-hmm.
Branch.
I keep saying I'm gonna put this fucking gun down, and I keep not putting the fucking gun down. All right,
Put the gun down, Land.
I'm gonna pick it up again. Okay, I'm just gonna put this into the box
Why?
because.
Did you have to? Are you moving on to something else?
Yeah, into another part, another one of the 100,000 parts that I have.
Yeah.
That was like way too much time to spend on one half of a gun.
Well. The only
That's
person
okay.
that
I
you,
really enjoy this. I actually really enjoy this part of it.
the only
Katie
person that
says-
you need to satisfy is yourself.
That is true. I am single.
Well, it's not where I was.
And now we're back to OnlyFans.
Now we're back. Ferns
Okay.
have fronds. Okay, all
so
right.
do
Got it.
palm trees.
Okay, how many of you looked this up?
No, it's just something I know.
Katie knew because she's a veterinarian. No, that's Dr. Stick.
Yeah.
Right. No,
Thank
Katie's
you.
a therapist.
Thank you. Oh, we need one of those too.
So if you guys need some like free on-stream therapy,
I don't think that you have the authority to offer that.
well, earlier she wanted to talk about Autumn's attachments. So
Tell me about your childhood.
that's right. How do you feel about your mother?
It was blissful.
Tear.
Tear.
Manly tear. 2-ton, I've seen you vape. Are you a coil builder by chance or a sub-ohm tac kind of guy? So I have a jewel.
And in that case, forget the
No.
question.
I have a
Yeah.
jewel. I don't know what those words mean.
I've got some buddies who do all that stuff. Not for me.
It's big out here.
Not for me.
I do have a good friend that does work in a vape shop here in Denver, and he knows all. You got to see the rig he carries around. The thing looks like a fucking bazooka.
It's a hard pass from me, dog.
Yeah, same. I don't like. At some point, it becomes just some kind of weird status symbol. I got my jewel. I get my nicotine. I'm good.
Yeah,
all
my
I need.
youngest brother got into that, and it's one of those like you vape, bro, and then like you sort of detach from the rest of society so that you can vape with your bro.
Exactly. Oh, I will say this. I was at a nerdcore concert a few years ago, and I ran into this dude who showed up in cosplay, dressed as Aang from
Nice.
Last Airbender.
Yeah.
And he had this huge vape rig, and he was walking around like blowing huge clouds and like doing bending motions.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
cool. That's really cool.
That was pretty good.
So for cosplay, like that seems like a really effective, like using vegetable glycerin and whatever to like create thick, cloudy smoke.
Exactly.
That's something that, you know, people kind of struggle with. So vaping kind of solved that problem.
I've been my mad scientist buddy that we hosted last night. He and I have been kind of toying with the idea of doing a 3D printed like Ghost Rider skull with tubes embedded in the print to push like, you know, vape clouds like through pores in the skull, and then also have little tiny like orange and yellow embedded LEDs set to flicker like flames to light the smoke as it comes out of the skull.
Nice. So it looks like flame, like fire and smoke.
Yeah,
that's pretty sick.
Like full on Ghost Rider effect.
Yeah, I'm into that idea. I approve. I know that my approval means a lot to you guys.
I noticed that when you go approval, that's when the hoity-toity comes out. You're like,
I approve.
I approve.
Huzzah!
Huzzah! The hoity-toity comes out.
It's all right. I like it.
Both the hoity and the toity.
Both of them.
Yeah, I mean, you bring one, you gotta, you know.
Yeah, you can't have hoity without toity.
That's right. So, Autumn, what percentage of your mausoleum there would you say is complete at this point?
Complete?
Yeah.
0.
0.
From like beginning of project to the completion of project.
I was thinking more like a percentage of pieces.
Like how much is done right now?
20%.
No, that's not bad.
No, well, this is only half of it that I have on the table. There is all the buildings are in another room that I've only primered.
That's a good way to keep your anxiety low. put all the work in another room, out of sight, out of mind.
It's kind of how I
like looking at it. I like when I start projects like this. When I start getting to the end of the project, that's when I'm like, oh.
Well, the only reason it's not out here is just because there's not enough room. I mean, it's like another 15 pieces probably.
Oh damn!
It's all the buildings and statues. It's the inside of the graveyard. Like it's all the crypts and stuff. So
right.
I was like, okay, I'm gonna do all the outside stuff first, and then I will move on to the inside. And like I said before, mostly I wanted to have some scenery for some of the pictures that I wanted to take of my other little people.
Right.
And this was a good deal for the amount of plastic I was getting. And now I'm like, as I go through it and I'm, you know, painting it and stuff, I'm like, okay, next time I'm going to do all of these things different and have a plan a little bit, you know, do things in a little bit different order. But even if I get a couple of the parts of it done, then I'll be like, okay, I can work with some of this.
Right.
But I don't want to start too many other projects until I finish this, maybe. Like I primered some figures today because it was nice out, but I don't want to really dig into painting them too much because then this will just sit here. You know, because I'll do I'll either do a batch of figures for something like a Zombicide board game, which I'll do maybe like 10 or so zombies at a time, and I can knock those out a little bit faster because I'm like, okay, they're all getting this color brown on this 4 parts. They're all going to get either blue or red on this part. They're all going to get the same color zombie flesh. And, you know, that's like a weekend. Or I'll do one Kingdom Death miniature, which if I'm not trying to do like some heavy level of detail, I can get in 12 to 15 hours of work probably. But usually it ends up stretching over to like a weekend, and then the next weekend I'll finish it.
That makes sense.
one of my high school buddies and close friends had a restaurant where you're at called Old Major.
Oh yeah.
Have you heard of it?
Yes, I have. That's an amazing restaurant, actually.
Right on.
Yeah. It's over off of Federal, right? Like kind of across the highway from where Mile High Stadium is? I think.
I don't think that he knows that you were directing that question at him.
On my screen, you were looking to the left, so I thought you were looking at Andres.
That can't be what happened in your head.
Yeah, he like looked over.
That's what happened.
Yeah. He like looked over and he's like, "That's down that street, right?" And I was like, "Why are you ignoring him? He's talking to you." That's what. Yeah, that did happen.
Yeah, I didn't actually. If they closed, I wasn't actually aware of it. Old Major was great. That's a shame if they closed up.
Pay. You said earlier, Skullduggery said he was getting ready to read Null, which I believe that's the. Are you just reading the single issues, or is it out in trade already? How far? I don't know how far they are into that storyline. I know they've been working it for a long time now, like a year, and I wonder if it's just getting ready to really kick off now.
Hey, check out what Katie just sent us in chat. I have it up on my screen. It's it's a model horse performance setup.
Oh wow, that's a model.
Yep,
I mean, I can only see it's like 2 inches.
Yeah.
To me, but that looks like it just looks like a photograph of somebody on a horse.
Yeah, no, this is a doll sitting on a model horse, and Katie actually built the jump herself.
That's cool.
That's homemade. That's awesome.
So try to open it. Here we go.
Peace out, Dr. Steggy. Have fun. You're still
Later,
playing Age of
Doc.
Calamity,
Thanks
I
for
guess,
hanging
right?
out with us.
Yeah, have a good
Oh,
time.
that's awesome.
We might, if you're still
Join
on,
Discord.
Yeah, yep. Join the
Come
Discord.
in and have sillies with us, please.
And if you're still streaming
Really
and
just
we
us.
log off, we'll probably raid you. So look forward to that.
Yeah. Oh, I'm into that. That's a great idea.
That looks awesome.
It's dope, right?
Yeah.
I have gotten fuck all done on my world building tonight.
Well, you're also kind of running the thing, so that probably takes up some of it. One shot recap that just came out of different Venom books. Okay. As far as I got in The King in Black was him showing up in Silver Surfer Black last year. And I think that was kind of his early appearance stuff.
The Discord invite didn't work. Well, that's bullshit.
Bunch of
Bollocks.
Talk to the social media manager.
Pull a new one here.
How in the world did this happen?
That is a good question, and I'm gonna figure it out.
That's a question for the social media director.
Director. Did I get promoted? I haven't accepted the position.
You've been drafted.
That's not how any of this works.
You don't know how it works.
I do. It's me.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
All right. As social media director, I say that this is not how it works.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see. We're gonna vote.
It's not a vote thing.
It's a vote. We voted last time and it worked out.
But I wasn't there.
So this Discord...
It's my body. It's my choice.
Pulled a new Discord link. Hopefully that one works a little better. And Dr. Steggy, if you're still on, I just PM'd that to you on Discord.
Sounds like we need a new social media director.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why I said that like that. Yeah.
I think it should be Jamie. I mean,
I'm not good at it. I can't remember passwords.
Oh my God. You're so old.
I know. What day is it? I need to take my brain medicine.
I worked at an old folks home.
Me too. Oh, go ahead.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I was a dishwasher.
Ugh.
Yeah, no, it was terrible. But
Old people dishes.
I did get to hang out with some of the old folks, and I mean, they were just it was fun. That was like the best part of the job for sure. Was the old folks. They were fun. But there was this adorable old lady with like dementia, but she just like had a handle on it. She seemed to understand that she had dementia, and that like, and so she would ask these just like very brief sort of qualifying questions. She'd look at me in a shaky old people voice and say, "Tuesday?" Like as a question. Yes, it's Tuesday. Oh, okay. Move on with the day. She was adorable.
Old people are generally adorable when they're not being,
When they're not being
awful.
Yeah, terrible.
Yelling at clouds.
I just love to be a fly on the wall in your brain one day, Jamie. Just to understand what happens in there.
My brain is full of antiquated movie and TV show references that I get.
And eventually they just sort of turn into like inside jokes with yourself.
Yes, half-written short stories and magic spells. And that's pretty much what's going on in there.
Magic spells.
Yep, I've said too much.
Okay.
I need a spell for this. Searching. Okay.
Is it fireball?
No. No, I don't know. Could be. We really want to get this thing going. That's how you kick off a monster fight. Throw a fireball. In the first episode of season 1 of Critical Role, one of the characters is a dragonborn sorcerer.
Yep.
And he straight up was like, I'm throwing a fireball into this party full of goblins. And Matt Mercer's like, okay, I don't even need to roll for this. You kill 7 of the goblins and also 3 of the dwarves that are on your side.
Yep.
And he's like, oh, sorry.
You did a dumb thing.
Yep.
He's not on the show anymore.
No.
And I think there's some scandal behind it.
Oh no.
Well, I don't think I think he's not a good person.
Who is it?
One of the cast members from the first season. I can't remember his name.
What was his? Okay.
He was a dragonborn sorcerer
Yeah.
on the show. Orion, I think is his name, voice actor.
Yep. That's his
And
name.
I think he was party to some shitty stuff.
That sucks.
Yeah,
I wasn't
like he's
actually aware of that.
Not a nice person. I don't know. I probably should look it up before I talk a whole bunch of smack about him on the internet because I don't know him, but I want to say that is that. And if I'm wrong, I will stand corrected. But I believe there is a reason he is not on there. In fact, I should put down my paintbrush and look before I start getting hate mail.
Don't think that we're at the point where hate mail is a thing. Not yet. Maybe soon.
I'm Googling it.
I'll send you some hate mail. That'll make you feel better.
It would make me feel pretty good to get mail from you.
Aw.
Like snail hate mail. Like
Yeah, like by post.
I'll get like a
All the letters were cut out of magazines
letter,
and glued on.
And then I sign my name.
and then it just says like F you.
Love Drace in big like newspaper letters. Drace, I think you're missing the point, buddy.
Let's see. Oh, I'm looking him up. It's the first thing that comes up on the Critical Role wiki is why do we not talk about Orion or Tiberius, which is his character's name.
About to play RDR2. Katie, where are you in RDR2? Like, how far into the game are you? I'm about halfway through the missions set in, oh, hell, I can't remember the name of the town now. It's supposed to be New Orleans, but they don't call it that. I don't remember what the town is called.
How big is Red Dead Redemption 2?
Huge. Like, the game map is enormous.
Like, in real world terms, how big would you say it would be? From what city to what other city?
Like, east to west, you're probably talking about like 30 to 40 kilometers, if I had to guess. 30%. Okay. All right. So you're in the second camp now?
I would only say, not related to what you're talking about now, but if you want to know about the guy from Critical Role, it's on the internet.
Oh, yeah?
Is it that bad?
Yeah, it's pretty vague, but I think the reasons he left the show are shrouded in mystery from what I can tell. The cast they don't talk about it, and they ask that people not speculate. But apparently things that he has done after leaving the show, the word doxing was used.
Ooh.
Oh, damn.
Like he's been kind of a crappy internet person, I guess. So
That sucks.
he won't be coming back to Critical Role.
Oh, understood.
But yeah, the reason that he left the show is not known to me, but I'm sure with some digging. But
Somebody knows. Somebody somewhere knows.
Yeah. I didn't want to spend the rest of my time today speculating. I do speculate about things. I don't like this color anymore, and I wish I hadn't committed to using it halfway ago. So you guys were talking about Red Dead Redemption, and I butted in and changed the subject.
No, that's all. I mean, honestly, my question was just sort of a one shot. I've never played it. I'm a big fan of those types of games, like Fallout and Oblivion / Skyrim / Morrowind.
I will say this about Red Dead 2. It is the most graphically pleasing game I've ever played.
Really?
It is
that is quite a thing to say.
It is beautiful.
Yeah.
Have you played Ghost of Tsushima yet?
Not
It
yet.
is very pretty.
Really?
Oh yeah. Probably even prettier on a nice gaming rig, but it's very pretty on my PlayStation.
Was that the one that played like Dark Souls, but it was set in like feudal Japan?
No, that's Sekiro.
Oh yeah, that game.
That game can suck my butt.
That game is fucking difficult. Yeah.
It is very difficult. Yeah. I mean, it's Dark
Horizon
Souls.
is unhealthy obsession with Skyrim and Oblivion. You're definitely not alone on that one. I can tell you that.
Skyrim is always loaded on my PlayStation.
Yeah, for real. I still play Skyrim. In fact, just this year I bought it on VR. So
yeah,
I've now bought it.
Is it good on VR? Because my VR like adventures, that's how to get my attention these days.
Yeah. In fact, if you have a graphics processor that's powerful enough to handle some mods, and you can tune the graphics up a little bit in your playthrough, it's amazing in VR.
Really?
Yeah, to make it really good, there are some mods that I would say are you have to have them. Like,
yeah.
It's the kind of VR out of the box that it's just you have two floating hands, which I kind of hate. Like, I like to have an actual avatar.
Also hate.
It kind of makes me feel like I'm actually in the world a little bit more. So there's a mod that does that, that doesn't put too much strain on your processor.
Okay.
And like I would improve the weather and lighting a little bit with some mods, and I would definitely improve the character, like the NPC character models, because Skyrim was a great game, but their character models didn't look quite human to me.
Yeah.
But a couple
Yeah, like
simple-
Uncanny Valley stuff going on.
Yeah, exactly. But a couple good mods, and they look fucking realistic. So, yeah.
I might have fucked this weapon. Went a little bit too far on my panel lining.
OnlyFans. That's content for OnlyFans.
He's not wrong.
People will pay to see that.
I quit you.
No, you can't quit me.
I did it. It's time. So
Blocked, reported.
yeah.
That's it. It's done.
Yep.
Chroma Shop only has 2 employees now.
Yep. Employee. I like how we're employees. I mean, how you guys are employees.
You're not getting paid for this?
Oh God, not again. Horizon was gorgeous. Horizon Zero Dawn was fucking gorgeous.
That was a good-looking
I have
game.
not done a playthrough of it completely, but I mean, what I have played was stunning.
I've never
The
played
best
it myself.
looking game I've ever played. I'm not going to give it that.
No, Horizon is great. I will add that on.
Yeah,
to
I've watched
what
a
we
lot
did,
of it
so.
on Twitch. I've never actually played it myself.
If you can find it cheap, like I'm sure it's a $20 game now or less.
Yeah.
Definitely worth it.
Someone brought it over and then moved out of state, so it was real cheap for me.
Nice. Green
Did
Thumb Witch.
either of you guys play Senua's Sacrifice?
Yes,
Great.
I'm
great
stuck in
game.
the same spot that I cannot get past.
Where
I
at?
don't know what that is.
You stole my Lord of the Rings books. Yeah, I know. That's okay.
Is it?
Hellblade.
I stole.
sent-
It's fine. There's so many little things. Never completed certain storylines.
Hellblade,
Yeah.
Senua's
Jeez.
Sacrifice. You get to this certain, it's like a boss fight, I guess, where you have all these arches that you go through and it changes the landscape. So you have to figure out the order to go through and all these doors and find this, like the boss, whatever his name is of that area. Like you get, after the first area, you have like 2 quests. One is to
Right.
go fight this fire guy.
Mhm.
And then the other one is to go fight the trickster guy, I think. And his whole world is you have to match the symbols.
Yep.
Like line everything up, and then you have to like fight this guy, and mostly it's like just trying to chase him down.
The fire guy?
No, the other guy.
The other guy.
Sounds
Okay.
super janky and weird.
I can't. That's as far as I get is that encounter.
Right.
Maybe I need to watch a video on it.
It's a really, if you've never seen it, Land, it's a really neat mechanic where there are like these portals that don't look like anything, right? And you can walk through them and you can see through them, and it's just, whatever. But then if you find a runic symbol carved somewhere in the world,
In that area that
around
you're
you,
in.
you have to get to a certain ledge or get to a certain vantage point, and then you can see that like the symbol is carved into like 3 or 4 different things. That if you line them up with the right perspective, it actually opens the portal.
Oh, cool. So
Yeah.
so the key is the camera.
Right, exactly.
That's
Yep.
pretty dope.
And then you can
I
go.
appreciate that mechanic.
And then you can go through the portals, which are. It's got you. It's like you're stepping between dimensions to solve problems. It's such an amazing mechanic. I've never played anything like it.
That's pretty cool.
And the whole time, your character has voices in her head.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
they're constantly discouraging you.
Yep.
Psycho.
Like
Yeah,
you're going
she's-
the wrong
she
way.
is like full
You're
on
wasting your
schizophrenic.
time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's and there's a second one coming.
There is, and it looks incredible. It looks
Yeah.
amazing.
So, yeah, I need to finish that. It is. I do like it.
Hellblade is a mindfuck. Hellblade is a mindfuck. Absolutely. Well, shit, guys, it's 7. We've been on for 2 hours.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay. Well,
great.
Crazy.
do we buy an extension?
Up to you guys. I'm good to hang out.
Yeah, same.
I've got a few minutes. I have to go to bed because I have to get up earlier.
I've got a
I've
few
got
minutes.
A few minutes. Yeah, I got a few minutes. Wait a minute. That's my favorite face that you make. That when you're making. You can send a pic when you send me my hate snail mail. You can insert a photograph
of me
of that
mocking you.
face. Yeah.
Just a
getting into
disapproving
some weird
look.
territory here.
Yeah. Oh, wait. It's only 6 in Cali. It's true.
Don't lease.
Don't lease. Bye.
Bye. It's a more responsible decision. I'm with Katie. It's funny because it's true.
Okay. I feel like things were accomplished on this table tonight.
Nice.
Not a lot, but something.
I really hope that once this thing that I just did gets painted, it doesn't look like poop. Because right now, it definitely looks like poop.
Your camera
Is it off?
land is frozen.
Frozen.
Oh, no. Oh, there it goes. There it goes.
If you look to my right, you can see that your camera is froze. Look on my screen. I'm pointing at it.
I don't know what to do with that, Jamie.
You did it. Whatever you just
I did it? Okay, cool.
Yep. Now it's working.
Still
Oh,
frozen.
it's working
for me.
again?
No.
No, it's frozen. Oh, the camera is frozen.
Frozen.
Is it cold? What's the temperature on
Oh
it?
my god, I turned it off and it's still frozen.
Oh, that means
Dude,
pull the battery
it's
out.
so frozen.
Yeah.
You should let it go.
Oh my god. That took me a second and I gotta go.
Love that. He loves that movie too.
That's a great movie.
I know. I was not disagreeing with that.
Even the second one was pretty good. And I don't
haven't seen
generally
that one.
like Disney sequels.
No.
Better? Fixed? You can see my hands?
I see those magic fingers.
Magical fingers. But yeah, I hope that this thing doesn't look like poo-poo once I put paint on it.
It doesn't right now.
Well, I put, so I deepened these lines, and I don't know if you can see. Let's see. Can you see it on camera? Is that clear enough? Not really. Okay, I'll put it on here. How's this? Okay, yeah, there we go.
Clever Katie says you have OnlyFans fingers.
Fuck. I don't want this to be a thing. So these lines here, I don't know if you can see them. I use panel liners to dig them in further in the direction they're supposed to go. And this one, which one is it? This one, the one on this side, I stressed the plastic. So if you look, if it focuses on it, which I don't think it's going to, you can see that there's a stress line right there.
Oh yeah.
And I know that the paint is going to cover that up.
Mm-hmm.
But there's jaggedies inside here too, and I keep trying to like go over them again to get rid of them. It's just making it worse.
Is it going to show up on the final model?
I don't think so.
And is it going to impede your putting it together a certain way? Like
no,
pieces are all going to lock in.
Yeah, no, everything is going to be fine, and it's an accessory, so I can be a little bit cavalier with what I do with it. Yeah, because he doesn't have to like have this in his hand all the time. It's not like the main chest piece of the whole kit. God damn it.
Oh, gotcha. One of the things that took me a while to get used to is I'm like, okay, I have to tell myself that when I'm trying to paint things like in a tight spot, like under an arm or behind a shield or something like that, I'm like, from a gameplay standard, if this is sitting on the board and someone is using this or looking at it, is anybody going to see that spot? Unless they pick it up and put it upside down. Yeah. Or from my pictures or from my display, is someone going to see that I did not paint her armpit? If the answer is probably not, then I'm like, okay, don't stress yourself.
Then maybe don't worry about it too much.
Yeah, because...
Oh, put your hand behind it. Okay, that's actually a good idea. I'm going to try this again.
Oh, yeah, that looks great.
Yeah, way better. Okay, so come on. You can do better, buddy.
That's good advice, Green Thumb Witch.
Please. Why is it not? It was working 1 second ago.
If you join the Discord, we'll give you a role of technical advisor.
Please. What the fuck? It was working just a moment ago. It was
It's working right now.
perfectly It wasn't.
Oh, maybe my vision is bad.
Maybe your vision is better than. Maybe. I
Nope.
give up.
I'm blind in one eye.
Are you really?
Kinda, yeah.
Why?
This my left eye. Here, see, I'll show you. Look at. I can't see anything right.
Well, that's all the proof I need.
No. No, I've had to wear glasses like my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
By the
I got
Sarah
LASIK.
Whoa, ho, ho, ho.
That was the best money I've ever spent in my entire life.
That's what everybody that's gotten LASIK has said. So
Yeah.
I thought about that.
I would highly recommend LASIK. I had terrible vision to the point where, you know how like on the test thingies with the big E was all I could see. I couldn't see anything underneath that.
Oh my.
Yeah, and now I have 2015, almost 2010 vision. I can like make out the pine needles on a tree up like a gazillion miles away.
Wow.
It is the coolest thing.
Can you see the future?
No.
Are you like Paul Atreides after drinking the worm water?
I don't know what you're saying.
Then the answer is no.
Okay. I'm
It's
comfortable with that.
a Dune reference. You ever seen Dune?
Nope.
Ooh, it's good.
Isn't
There's
the new one? Isn't Christian Bale gonna be the sandworm?
What? I hope
Yeah,
so.
he's gonna put on 40,000 pounds.
Well, if anybody could do it.
Yeah, he's kind of typecast.
If they end up
Rip.
filming, if they end up filming the fourth movie, they will need someone to play the sandworm.
How much was your surgery? I think I paid a total of like 3,600. A good portion of that was paid by insurance, and it was on a discount because it was the end of the year,
Oh, nice.
and I was using my Flex account for it. So
Your Flex account handled that? That's cool.
yeah,
Smart.
they let my it was awesome. I think out of pocket I paid like $1,400.
Nice.
I see
I
Improvised
had a
Dynamics
nice place.
in the
I
chat.
had like an upscale place.
What's up, Improvised Dynamics? How was your stream, buddy?
Hey, what's up?
Hello,
Welcome.
Improvised Dynamics. I don't know why I had to say it that way. It just seemed. I don't know. I'm in a
it was way
mood.
better that way. I liked it.
Okay, thanks, buddy.
That was good stuff.
Appreciate
Someone next door is banging on the wall.
it. you gotta follow up with.
Right.
Oh, they're just straight up banging.
Or they're knocking on my door. Hold on.
He's gonna let that go right on by.
I think
Had
they're
a
having a party
fail.
or something.
Improvised Dynamics, did you blow some shit up, or like what kind of fail are we talking about here?
Had a fail. Oh.
Like something blew up.
Yeah, he's been soldering circuit boards.
Oh, I like where
Wait,
this is going.
Katie joined the Discord.
That's right.
Katie has to get a fancy title too.
That's right.
All right.
Promises were made. The boring
Wait,
kind
I
of
thought
fail
it
when
wasn't.
everything
What
should
didn't
work
Green
without-
Thumbwich? Isn't Green Thumbwich getting the tech director role? I feel like we're getting ourselves into HR trouble here.
We can't offer it to one person.
Yeah.
And not everybody.
I had been the guy to get offered a position, and then the next day, like they're like, "Oh, can't have it."
All right. Well, then I'll make that role and assign it to various people.
What?
You heard me.
I mean, I did, but it didn't mean anything. So
It meant exactly what I said.
that's still.
Listen.
I give up. Yeah, it's fine. It's over.
I'll do it. I'll take care of
Okay.
it. Did I mention that I've been up since 2 a.m.?
You did. Jesus, you did. the boring kind where everything should work but doesn't. It didn't even start a fire. I mean, if there's no fire, is it really? No fire and no like critical erosion.
If nobody lost an eye or a finger, I don't know that you can really call it a fail. Like a full fail.
Unless that's what you were going for, and then that is a fail. You're like, I'm trying to cut somebody's finger off, and then it didn't.
And then you
like,
did,
oh,
yeah.
fail. Finger fail.
Finger. This is fun. So the last kit that I did this part. I went through, I washed the parts, and then I primed them with Surfacer, because apparently, and this was just an idea that I got from various people who do the thing, and I was learning from them. It's easier to see the uneven surfaces or the surfaces that need attention after they've been primed. But this time, I'm just doing it based on what I see, because it just doesn't seem like something that's that hard to see.
Watched his parts on stream. It's true.
That's true. Don't change. Don't change, Autumn. You're perfect. Don't change. Wow, not even a thank you. Jesus Christ.
Oh, my mic was off. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's sort of insincere, but I'll take it.
I lost my train of thought, what I was doing altogether. Now I'm just like this. Roll up my sleeves like I'm gonna get into some more work, but I think that's it. I painted 2 of those things. I painted some of those. I painted that thing. Good time was had.
Them some good looking skulls.
Yeah, well, some of them are coming along nicely. Once you...
The skulls would be the part that I'm like the most excited about that kit.
Mm-hmm.
I am most excited
little detail in there
for when I get back up to this guy. Is there's like lots of skulls, and then up in here there's a lot of skull. There's a skull, and all these roses. There's like rose bushes.
Oh, neat!
And then
cool.
A lot of the walls have. These are all rose bushes down on the sides here.
Oh man, that's going to be a lot of fun.
And that's kind of what I'm looking forward to. But I wanted to get the conveyor or the assembly line stuff out of the way.
Yeah,
first.
Put down all the main coats.
Yeah, now it's mostly the wash on all the wrought iron, which takes forever. And then I have to paint the skulls the color I want to paint over the wash of the silver that I slopped all over them because I painted them in the wrong order. And then the skulls have their own skeleton horde wash that I will put on them to give them that, like, dirty brownish bone color. Yeah.
I'm excited to see the rose bushes now.
Yeah, totally.
Me too. I know I almost want to start them, but I'm like, no. But yeah, so I'm going to use I have a really nice vibrant green that I would have put on them.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a couple of different red options, but I think that it would look cool if those really popped a little bit more, like stood out against the dark, dreary backdrop of the stone walls.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this kit. I didn't really realize because the main artwork doesn't really do it very much justice. It looks like kind of a boring kit. But there are 2 colors of the red. I don't know if you can see it on camera here. So
Yep.
One is sort of like a more dull red, and the other one is more of like a ruby sort of color. So I'm going to do these ones in matte red, and I'm going to do these ones in super gloss, like ruby color. And then I think that's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah. that when you were showing all the different models you had, that one that you're working on now, I think is the one that I like the best.
I've got two real grade. So these the ones that I was basically choosing between. There was a Jesta, the Leo, and then this one, the Zaku. I have two others that are actually really cool. One's a Saber, and then one is a so one's a Saber, and then the other one is the Crossbones, which it's got this like dope ass shroud over it. It looks like an Executioner Gundam.
Oh, I'm telling you,
like
robots with cloaks is like the coolest thing.
Like the most unnecessary thing possible. Sky's out. All right, buddy. See you next time.
Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, thanks a lot. We'll see you soon. Stay safe.
Yeah.
Stay healthy.
Don't get COVID, buddy.
Yeah.
Please. It'd be better if you didn't. But yeah, those other ones, I can't wait to do the Saber. The Saber is the one that I bought in like specifically, and I bought all of the paints that match that kit. I refuse to start on the higher grade ones until I have done at least one successful other like lower grade one. You know, I don't want to mess with one of the better, nicer kits until I can at least not fuck up a shitty kit.
Right.
Which so far I'm 0-1.
So that other one, I think we talked about it before, but that's like beyond repair.
I mean, like unless I want to do weather damage. I mean, or unless I want to do like battle damage or whatever.
Plastic's melted on it, right?
Yeah. Oh, it is melted. Yeah, it's it's chewed completely through. It's not even the same shape.
It may not hold the paint as well. See you later, Skull.
Later, Skull.
See you tomorrow.
Adios.
Yeah, without a serious amount of sanding again, and it might not even hold the paint.
I think it would probably hold the paint because it's lacquer paint. It's just basically on a micro level, it melts the plastic in order to fuse the paint particles with it. So I think it would hold the paint. It's just the rest of the kit would look, perfect, glossy, like finish. And then, unless I want to go back and fuck it all up, which I don't.
Right.
So yeah, that one, I'm not going to throw it away, but it's going back in the box until I do feel like maybe trying some battle damage. And I just don't think that I ever will, because that part does not interest me.
It would be cool to make like a diorama, like still kind of put it together and just have it. I don't know. I thought of this earlier today when I was like, what could he do with that? So you
have it like in pieces,
like a grassy field, like like nature has taken back over.
Oh yeah, so like it's like dismantled. Out of it. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Actually, I hadn't thought of that.
Actually, that's kind of what a lot of Horizon looks like.
Yeah, it is.
Throw back to that.
Yeah, back to what Katie said. That's a fun idea. Really, the main pull for this like hobby for me though is I want these. I want to put finishes on these things like a new car.
Yeah.
I want this to look like it just drove off the Gundam lot. Like a brand new, fresh paint job, like perfect. That's what I want it to look like. I have no interest in doing the battle damage stuff. Not yet. Not yet, probably not ever.
Well, I'm excited to see that. The fresh off the lot Gundam.
Same.
Color
the timeline's shift. Been pushed back.
Chromed out gears, joints.
Out, yeah.
Neon
upgraded rims. Underlit, lit undercarriage.
Oh, heck yeah! You got to go full fast, full furious.
I mean, we're talking like these things are from Japan, so.
Yeah.
Is that racist?
No, that they like. Those kind of cars like came out of that country, right? Like, Isn't that where that whole style all started?
Pretty sure.
Yeah. My son has bought, I think, 4 cars since he's been in Japan.
Awesome. I didn't
one,
realize
do stuff to it,
that
and
he
sell
was
it.
in Japan. That's a hell of a place to get stationed.
Yeah, he's been there for over a year.
Does he fucking love it?
Yeah, I think so, but I think he's over it now.
Yeah.
And it's, with the pandemic, he like can't go do stuff anymore.
Yeah.
Like they can't go into the city.
And
He
they
can't
take
go
it
into
real serious, like not just
Yeah.
the military, but also like Japan.
yeah. So
They don't fuck with that.
he gets his leave pretty soon here. He's home for like a month, and then he goes back. And then I think it's in the spring, he is going. His next assignment is Italy.
Nice. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool, man.
Yeah. So my wife has said we're going. Yeah, because she was over there with the military back in like a while ago, and she
I
loves
didn't
it.
know that she was former military.
hmm Well, she was married into the military
Got
before
it.
she met me.
Got it.
Yeah. So, but she said, and he's stationed to the same base that she was at, which maybe
Oh, that's neat.
I don't know how many bases there are, but I guess it's the big one. So, yeah. So she's like, "We're going. Get your passport." I'm like, "Well, we have a little time." Plus, I don't know if they'll let us in right now.
Yeah, actually, my brother, my sister-in-law, and her sister, and I all had tickets to Ireland.
Oh yeah.
We would be there now, actually.
Oh really? But they were
Yeah.
like, "No, sorry."
Well, we made the call because, let's go travel during a pandemic like assholes. Like, no, I'm not gonna do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Well, they'll probably let you use those tickets still.
I
They're
hope
not
so.
like, "Oh, sorry, you
They
missed
were
it."
cheap as hell, and I think they were cheap as hell because of the pandemic. So it might be one of those like, gotcha
Yeah.
kind of things. I wouldn't be surprised.
Post-pandemic price hike.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what's happening. What time is it? Well, guys,
We want to end it.
I think I have to end it at least.
Let's
I'm not
call it.
saying that
We
Yeah,
can't
we'll call it a night.
We'll call it. I think it's time. I think it's a good time to call it.
What did you say last time? Leave him wanting more.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Well, everyone's leaving, so we
Yeah.
fucked that up.
We've bored everybody out of the chat.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go finish rolling up this assassin then, and
Yeah.
good stream, fellas. It was fun.
Yeah.
Any,
I look forward
any
to doing it again.
closing thoughts before I push the button?
Yes.
Yes.
Well said.
You go. You
Well
go.
said,
No,
fellas.
you go.
No, you go. You go first.
You go.
I insist.
Be excellent to each other.
Yep.
Yeah.
Party
that's way
on,
better than
dudes.
mine.
What was yours?
Painty boys.
Yeah, mine was
Hashtag.
You gotta. Yes. Keep putting the hashtag after it. That's, everybody search for Painty Boys hashtag.
Hashtag Painty Boys.
We have to spell it out.
Sky put that up. Sky's got my back.
Yeah.
Ah,
that's
Jesus,
one.
what was that?
What
Oh,
was
wait
that?
a minute. That was my own stream, I think. Someone followed my stream on the other thing,
Oh, nice.
Hey, that's
Sweet.
cool.
and that scared the shit out of me because I have my headphones in and the notifications, so it came through. God, that scared me.
Great.
Okay, so who did it and what happened? And that's exciting. Thanks.
Welcome to Drace's stream. Land's stream.
Yeah,
Right.
Land.
Welcome.
Okay,
welcome
cool.
to that one.
Yeah, I don't know who you are, but whoever you are, I love you.
Yeah, thanks for the follow.
Yeah.
Right on, fellas.
All right, everybody.
Thanks everybody for joining us.
Same Painty Boy channel, same Painty Boy time. Right, guys?
No.
Nope.
No.
Yeah.
Not right.
Painty Boys. You're a mess.
You guys are a mess.
I at least I know what we're called.